Okay, I'm live now. I've just got to exit out of that window. Otherwise, you get this crazy echo. But we are live, and thanks for watching. Whoever's coming on Facebook or watches this later on. Tonight, I'm talking about how to make money from your phone with viral products and viral devices. I'm going to talk about a few other products. I've got like 3 products in front of me here. I've got my amazing friend and special guest, Jodie Slater, on from the Central Coast now. She just moved up there on this rainy night. And I'm just going to briefly talk about my story really quick. But before I do that, I'm just going to really quickly make sure this is going live to Facebook. You just never know with technology. So quickly check. Let's have a look. Just let me see. Okay, I can see I'm live. Cool. Always got to double check with technology. So my story is I've done a lot of things like employment-wise and work-wise, and that's what led me on to the journey where I am right now. I've traveled around a fair bit. I've worked in manufacturing, I've worked in signage, I've worked in hospitality, I've worked in all these different jobs. But there was a period in my life where I was just like, this is not what I want to do. And it wasn't long after my daughter was born, actually. And I was going backwards and forwards to work. I was getting a lift to work. It was really early in the morning, going to a job, getting paid about $15 something. And I was just like, there must be more life than this. So I went searching. By fate, I believe. I met an incredible mentor and coach who's now become a really good friend as well. And he explained different ways of making money, not only making money, but different business models. And that's when I was just like, what is all this stuff? And I didn't jump straight into this. It actually took me a few weeks to even line up like a Skype call with this guy. I was used to be one of those people. It's just like, oh, I'll do it next week. Do it next week. And, you know, before you know it, weeks have flown by and, you know, time's flying. So we eventually connected. And then sometime later, I locked arms with this mentoring coach. And, you know, over 4.5 years later, here I am in this business. There's a few pictures there of my story there, like speaking on stage, flying around the world to Provo, standing in Provo, Utah, in our headquarters with like a vision board. So lots of different things there. Probably my favorite pictures are definitely the ones with my daughter, though, for sure, on there. So clicking through, I just want to touch on this really quickly as well. Can you see the cash flow quadrant there, Jodie?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so this is something that was very new to me. You know, most people on this earth, like they're employees. So they go to work, they get paid. Go to work, get paid. They never get paid for not being at work unless they're on sick leave or like a month off, a year or whatever. So employee, then we go down to self-employed. A lot of people think self-employed is the dream, but it becomes a job. They basically bought themselves a job. Then we go up to business owner. So that's what Jodie and I do. You know, we plugged into a franchise type of business, and we follow a system to build a business. And there's a big difference between the business owner and the self-employed. This business owner, like I said, we plug into a system and we have a business of distribution around the world, which builds a residual income. Self-employed is just, you know, most people won't survive if they stop working when they're self-employed. You know, they're the first one there to clock on the day, and they're the last one to leave as well. So they're opening the building, they're there closing the building. So and they do many different roles as well. And then we've got investor down below here, which is and that's another field altogether. And people can be very successful in investing, but can be risky if you don't know what you're doing, and you can lose a lot of money, obviously, as well. So what we're going to talk about tonight, though, is how to make money from your phone, whatever phone it is. You don't have to have the best phone, using viral, off the back of viral products. Now, this device here just sold 70,000 of these in 72 hours in the US. This is called the LumiSpa. So I got Jodie on to talk about the LumiSpa because Jodie has a background in beauty and stuff like that, and now transitioned into this type of business. But I want Jodie to talk about, you know, quickly about her story, and then why these devices are so good, and what sets them apart from what's out there in the market right now. So thanks, Jodie.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks for having me on today.
No
Thank you for
worries.
asking me.
You're welcome.
I actually love that quadrant. I just love that quadrant because every time, when I was like you, I'd never seen that before, and it just opened my eyes completely to what was possible. And so I'll just share my story quickly. So for those of you who don't know me, so my background's in beauty, and I was a little different to Christian. I came in through the product. So it was the product that caught my attention. At the time, I was working full-time as a beautician. That's my background. I've done that for years. And one of the devices, I knew it because I trained in it as a beautician. It's actually this one here on the right. So that's a galvanic spa. And as soon as I saw it, at the time I had acne, and aging was something that was happening to me, and I didn't want to go down the Botox route. And I just thought, I need that. I need to use that myself. So I started using it myself. And then the lady who introduced it to me, she mentioned that there was a business behind it. And I was like, oh my gosh, as much as I loved my job, and I've had traditional business as well, doing beauty, and as much as I've loved that industry, I just felt trapped, and I knew I wanted to be a mum, and I just knew that if I didn't do anything different to what I was doing at the time, my life would just be, I would have had to have gone back to work or back to a traditional business after 3 months of having my child. And I've got 2 kids now. One is 4 and one is 2. And I just feel so grateful. I've been doing this business for 10 years that I've been able to be at home with the kids. And it's all down to the products, because I loved the products, the science. And I remember when I was first introduced, Christian, the science was actually on the Discovery Channel. And for me, coming from the beauty industry, I was like, sorry, what? The science was on the Discovery Channel? I was blown away. Like, I was, at the time, things that were high end with vitamin A's, vitamin C's, hyaluronic acids, which is what is told to use now. These guys are talking about age-lock science. They're talking about epigenetic science. And this company have, the owner company that's got 30 years of gene expression science. They're 30 years ahead of any other company. So for me, I was like, oh my gosh, like, that is such a good business. So I love the products. And do you want me to just run through the devices? So, okay, so I'll just talk about this slide. So
yeah, for sure.
This device that Christian, is that all right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely touch on where you've got the Lumi Spa in your hand. So yeah, definitely on the Lumi. Yeah.
So this is the one that Christian was just sharing. So the device market is going to triple by 2024. So it's huge. It's a huge market. And you've probably heard of, different brushes and things that have been out in the industry. This device, when it came out, they sold 2 million units within 18 months, which is massive. And you might have heard of the device called the Clarisonic. It went out of business. It was the most used device, and it went out of business when this device came out. So that just shows that they work. They really do work. So that's your Lumi. So this one here, it's not only a device to wash your face, it stimulates the collagen. So for me and people, mums, women, even dads, whether you've got lines of wrinkles or you've got redness, it's good for anybody. That's what I found with these devices. Anybody can use them. So that one you can use, anybody can use that one. And the thing that I love about the products is they work, and they also have a reward system. So it creates a leveraged income, because people can earn points as well to reorder their products. So it creates a really good business. So that's your Lumi. Then you've got the Boost. So this device here is to infuse with your serum. So, in Australia, how many people have pigmentation?
Probably a lot, I would say.
So many. Yeah. It's everybody. Everybody in Australia has pigment. So this device, you use it with a serum. I call it the Plumping Wand. But it plumps. It's just an easy way of explaining it. But it's a micro current, so it's an electrical current, and it plumps and it brightens and it hydrates. So this is a micro current which was created by the company. So this type of current, the biphasic microcurrent, nobody else in the world has it. It's patented. So that's, again, we've got something, it's just the innovation that we have is really, I don't know how many patents we have, Christian, but we have a lot.
We do, yeah, we do have a lot. I can't lose track. We have so many things going on and 75 full-time scientists in Provo, and no one can touch like the devices that we promote and sell and distribute and demo on people as well, which is incredible because that confidence that we have in the marketplace is, it's incredible. It boosts our confidence, Jodie and I's confidence, to go out and go, hey, these are the best. And for 4 years running, you know, voted by an external company, Euromonitor in Europe, saying, yeah, these are the best for 4 years. So we're going to be like 5 years running, I have no doubt. So, and I know the Lumi's been the #1 cleanser as well. I'd like to know, like, so you've been in the business a while now, and you know, how is it like, you kind of touched on it before, but how has it been able to make money like from your phone? Like literally, I saw you at the beach on like Monday or something. Like, what's going on with that? And you had a little tent set up. I'm like, that tent's kind of cool there. And Jodie's like, yeah, that's mine. And I'm just like, what? So how is that? Like, most people are still, you know, they go to work on a Monday, obviously. You know what I mean? They can't be at the beach on a Monday. Like, that's mind-blowing that you'd be able to do that. And that's what this Zoom's really about as well. Creating an income from your phone. Because there still is obviously a lot of people out there just going, well, how do you actually do it? Like, how do you actually make money from your phone? So I'd love for you to touch on that, Jodie. Like, I know we have a step-by-step system of how we do it. But yeah, I'd love for you to explain like how powerful it is making money from your phone, and you being able to help like mums out there do this.
Well, I really believe that it's all about you sharing your story and, you know, getting your own results, whether it's the results with the product or your results with the business, and sharing your story around it, because, you know, people want to hear stories, and, you know, right now with what's going on in the world, people need extra income. So sharing that really attracts people to you. And again, with the products as well, you know, for me, my skin used to be terrible. Like, I had no confidence. Like, you know, I used to wear so much makeup. So it's just sharing them stories I find attracts people. And the one thing that's really great is we have a free app, and, you know, you can just send offers to people. So once people, you know, want to know more, they can just purchase on the app. It's just so simple. You know, I like to do things through Facebook groups, and, you know, I have a lot of customers and share products and devices through there, through demonstrations. I mean, at the end of the day, if you can demonstrate the difference, that's really powerful. So, you know, within our team, my team, we love to show how these work. And, you know, not everyone's going to do that. If that might not be your cup of tea, so to speak. But it's really about sharing your story and sharing your journey and being coachable. You know, the person that introduced you, ask how they did it, follow what they do, and be coachable.
Awesome. I love that. Yeah. And a lot of people don't realize that. Like, a lot of people think, oh, it's just selling stuff on social media. I'm not a good salesman. I don't want to sell stuff on social media. But in reality, it's really about telling your story. You know what I mean? And people love to hear people's stories. You know, business is built on the speed of trust. You know what I mean? It's built on relationships. And you know, and I've built relationships all around the world, just like Jodie has. You've got, how many countries have you got business in right now?
So 8 countries now.
That's mind blowing.
Yeah.
So in traditional business, how hard would that be to have like business in 8 countries? It'd be
so difficult.
It'd be insane.
And it's, you know, when you wake up, you know, volume, and people have purchased their Lumi cleansers or their Galvanic Spa gels or their Boost serums, and, you know, you're just waking up. So yeah.
You're making money while you're sleeping. You're making money while you're playing with your kids. Like, it's mind blowing, the possibilities.
It's all set up for us at the end of the day.
Sorry?
It's all set up for us at the end of the day. It's just all there. The system's ready.
Exactly. And, you know, it's very important to be open and coachable to it. And that's going to be very hard for people too, because a lot of people want to do things their own way. They want to go, I want to do it like this. I want to do it. But it's surrendering to the system, like I was showing in the cash flow quadrant. You know what I mean? That's why people buy. You know, that's why people buy McDonald's, because they know that McDonald's has a system to make money. right? McDonald's doesn't make the best burger, but they have the best business system to make burgers and build a business. So let's touch on the global beauty device market, which is just like, this is mind-blowing, these numbers and stats. 40 billion in 2018, that's a while back now. I need to update the stats for sure. Estimated to reach 113 billion in 2024. We're nearly at the end of 2021. So 2024, it's not really that far away. So it's going to grow. It's going to grow like crazy. And, this is very much becoming a household name. I saw Serena Williams talking about it in a magazine. Like, we've got like high-end celebrities using the Lumis, and it's incredible. So thanks so much for coming on, Jodie. I really appreciate it. Is there anything else you'd like to kind of add?
Just that, if you're thinking about doing this business, Christian, yourself, you are such an amazing person and business mentor. And if, to work with you would be, you've got, oh my gosh, yourself and your coaches, between you guys, you have got the most incredible team force that is just building huge growth in this business globally. So I just think, it's just take a look at it.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, it's been very life-changing for myself. Like I was explaining at the start of this call, like, transitioning from many different jobs and stuff. But a lot of people get to a certain point in their life and they're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't want to do this trade anymore. I don't want to do this job anymore. And this business gives you options, gives you flexibility, and and people want to use these products. That's the thing. If people are like, I don't know if I'd really use that product, that doesn't matter, because other people do want to use them. That's the thing. And I'll quickly touch, I've got a few other products here. This product here, we nicknamed the Hibiscus Firming Cream. This product here, I've sold in 7 countries. I've sold in a country that we don't even work in yet. So global viral products and being able to build a business from your phone, it's absolutely incredible. This is the Instaglow Tanner. This used to be the #1 tanner in America. Now I believe it's the #1 tanner in the world, which is mind-blowing as well. And then last but not least, our very famous whitening toothpaste that started the kind of viral products and stuff like that many years ago. So best toothpaste I've ever used. Sorry?
You can build a business just on that toothpaste.
Oh, totally. And that's what we used to do too. And someone very successful in the UK, Emma Carpenter, was making a lot of money just from this one product and getting people started. And that's, we adopted the kind of system that she was doing within my coaches grabbed a hold of that, what she was doing in the US, and then I followed it here in Australia. So it's incredible what can be done with these products and this business and from your phone. So if you want to learn more, reach out directly or just comment in the comments, which I can't even see the comments. That's on Facebook. So, but yeah, it's been fun, Jodie, and thanks so much. And talk soon.
Thank you for having me.
No worries.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
See ya.